Russian authorities have lashed out at the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, NATO, after announcing that it will suspend its missions at NATO on Monday in retaliation for the alliance's unfriendly actions, warning that bilateral ties would not be improved until the alliance stops its eastward expansion. The Russian State Duma, or the lower house of parliament, has formally approved a decision on Moscow's suspension of the operation of the Russian permanent mission to NATO. Leonid Slutsky, head of the International Affairs Committee of the State Duma, said that Russia won't be under any illusions when it comes to making positive changes in its relationship with NATO. The Russian Foreign Ministry on Monday announced the decision in response to NATO's expulsion of 8 members of the Russian mission in Brussels on October 6, who were called undeclared Russian intelligence officers by the military alliance. Additionally, the size of the Russian staff at the mission was halved to 10. In delivering Moscow's response, Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov said that Russia is also suspending the activities of the NATO military liaison mission in Moscow, and the accreditation of its staffers will be revoked on November 1. In addition, the work of the NATO Information Office in Moscow is being terminated by Russia, he said. The Russian side has informed the NATO International Secretariat of its decision, according to Lavrov. In an interview with media on Tuesday, Lavrov said Russia had been ready to negotiate with NATO, but the latter ignored Russia's interests. There have been no exchanges between Russia and NATO headquarters for a long time, so it's the NATO that missed the opportunity of conducting dialogue with Russia, he said. A separate statement released by Russia's foreign ministry on Monday also said that NATO's actions confirm that they are not interested in an equal dialogue. Before the recent development, the size of the Russian mission in Brussels has been reduced twice unilaterally by NATO in 2015 and 2018, after the alliance's decision to suspend all practical civilian and military cooperation between the two sides back in April 2014.